Hey, internet friends. Thank you very much. Thank you. What the heck's going on here? So, I just had a call come into my phone. Welcome to the Magic Brad Show with your man, Magic Brad, the myth, the legend, in my own mind. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give the little bell a ring. Ding dong. Do I have a bell? I gotta have a bell here. Where's a bell? That's not it. That's not it. There's a bell. So my topic for today is about investing zero. I think there's too much free in the world these days. I mean, free is kind of cool. I like free. And I did a video on my Facebook page this morning. It was kind of fun because I haven't done that for a long time. I used to take the dog out for a walk and do my dog walk daily, but I've been inside, confined. Cheers to you. Here's my Synergy Cafe mug. It was a gift from my friend Bo, along with these coasters, matching mug and coaster. Thank you, Mr. Bo. Bo and I do a gratitude show on Thursday mornings around 9 a.m. If you're interested in that. But here's my philosophy on the free concept. Now, it's been cool that you can connect with people across the world and talk to them in real time for free. Remember, you used to have to do long distance phone calls, cost a lot of money to call grandma when she's in another country or another city. Now, free. You got that WhatsApp and you got your phone. If you got an internet connection, free. Facebook, free. YouTube, free. Twitter, free. Instagram, free. Clubhouse, free. Periscope, gone, but it was free. Everything's free. You don't need to have cable TV anymore. You just have internet access, and then you can just tune into stuff via cable. So free is kind of good, but here's the deal with free. If you invest nothing, you get nothing, because that to me is a law of the universe. You can't just have an apple tree. Apple trees aren't free. You have to plant a seed, and then it grows into a tree, and then you get lots of apples. So that same thing happens, in my opinion, when you invest zero. Now, I'm not saying to just constantly buy stuff, but you do have to invest in something to get that back out. Because if you invest zero, what that does is it multiplies. Just like when you plant a seed, an apple seed, it grows into a tree and it multiplies in multiple apples with multiple seeds. If you plant nothing, that's exactly what you get, and you get it tenfold. You get more of nothing. Case in point, the internet, trying to get leads and get contact with people. This little eyeball shows that there's one person watching right now. I don't know if that's true. It's possible it's just a bot, because I didn't pay to have this boosted or anything. I didn't pay Facebook to have this boosted. I'm doing this on YouTube. I have not paid yet to have this boosted. So the traction I get is not the same as Gary Vaynerchuk or Joe Rogan or politicians or celebrities. They've got that following. I just don't have the following. I got a small following. So what I end up having to do, seeing I'm just a nobody from the Twin Cities, I have to put money into these platforms to be heard, to be seen, to be acknowledged. And if people like me, then they follow me and they either like the page. Please like the page and then you'll know about it. So I'm going to check on good old Facebook to see what's going on here. I clicked the little Facebook thing. It says your live video starts in 3 minutes. That's not true. It's been going for 4 minutes. See, that's my point. This isn't true. It's not the truth. It's the robot's interpretation of the truth. And somehow something got caught up and didn't do it in real time and told me a false truth. Make sense? So the internet is a weird thing. You cannot believe a lot of it. Like all the fake news that is up that they talk about. It's not that it's not real. It's that the narrative of it has been shifted. Or some of these memes and things that you see on the internet. Who do we got here? We got my friend Mike Wilkie. Hey there, Mike. Mike Wilkie, for those that don't know, he tunes in on a regular basis. He's a fellow magician and he's also a cartoonist. Thanks, Mike, for being here. So that's the deal. If you don't invest anything into things, you're probably not going to get anything back. It's sort of like the law of the universe. You need to plant the seed to realize the fruit. And if you're looking for money, you need to invest money to get money. It's kind of like if you're looking to grow an apple tree, you can't plant pennies. The reason I said I got a cup full of pennies here. My Make Magic cup. These are my peace pennies. You can't put pennies in the ground and expect an apple tree to grow. Doesn't work. But if you invested that penny into something that doubled, you know the whole thing. You double a penny every day and it compounds. You have $1 million in 20 days or something like that. So I'm still checking this thing out here to see where I am on my little funnel. Or not funnel. Funnels are dead. I'll bring that up. Tune it down here. Okay, there it is. So it's not a funnel. The reason the funnel is dead is that for those that don't understand marketing and what a funnel is, basically it's the broad market and you bring it down until they're a customer. Okay? Well, once they're a customer, then what do? You have to resell them on something. And then you have to refill the funnel. So the way of the funnel is kind of dead. And for those that don't know, Amazon built their model on what's called a flywheel model. And I've diverted a little bit from this money thing, but the reason is my brain thinks about marketing all the time. The flywheel model that Amazon built, it's more customer centric. You get the customer, you make them happy, and your customer will tell other people about your opportunity, your business. So when Amazon provides customers with really low prices and fast delivery, the customers are happy and they continue to buy stuff via Amazon. Because you don't need to go to Amazon. You can go directly to Best Buy and order something. You can go to Target and they'll ship it to you. You can probably go to a lot of different places and they'll ship it to you, but people end up buying via Amazon. Why is that? It's because they're customer centric. They're focused on the customer. The customer says good things. Sometimes they say bad stuff, but even so, even bad stuff still gets you the traction on the internet. So that's the new model, the flywheel model. Anyways, I digress back to the money thing. That if you don't invest money into things, again, that's what you will get, is you will get zero in return tenfold. So when you invest nothing and just take, what comes back is nothing. If you understand. And you end up having to take and then steal to be able to get stuff. So you need to invest. Just like when you invest in a cup of coffee, or if that's an investment, but you buy the coffee, you get the coffee. So you got a $1 bill, or we'll say a $10 bill, because that's what coffee costs these days. You got a $10 bill, you invest that $10. You can't drink it. Can't drink $10. Can't taste $10. It doesn't taste good. So you take that and you invest it into that coffee. And now you've got coffee. Like I got coffee here. Coffee. I like coffee. I don't know why. It's relaxing. Gets me all wired up, right? So that's my story, Morning Glory. Here's a system I've got set up. I've got money that goes into my bank account, and then I've got it's automatically set up in my bank account, because you can do this with your bank, is set up automated money exchanges. It'll automatically do it. So I don't have to think about it. It just automatically moves the money from one account to another. And I got it going into investments. So I spend my time on the internet, make a little bit of money, put it into the bank account. It goes into my investments. The investments make more money. So the money is working for me. So you have to, that's why money is called currency. It has to keep flowing. It has to keep going around. People that hoard it and put it into a bank, a savings account, and just hold on to it, that doesn't really do anything. There needs to be interest, and the interest, whatever the dividend or interest pays out, needs to be over and above the taxable part of it and the fees and your expenses. It needs to be over and above that. So when someone takes on a job and they're getting paid $10 an hour or $15 an hour, a lot of that comes out into taxes. It comes into gas money to get to work. It comes into your lunch, maybe your coffee and all that stuff that you spend. And when you're done, that hour, you don't get paid nothing for it. You actually go backwards. And that's the challenge with working an hourly job, because hourly compensation is limited by 24 hours in a day. Per day, you can only work 24 hours. That's a limit. Can't go any higher. Stops. And then how much will your employer pay you per hour? How much are they willing to pay you per hour? Only so much. It's a limit. Limit it again. Granted, you can find an employer that's going to pay you $50 an hour, $100 an hour, but you got to climb up that ladder, and when they want, they can kick you off the top of the hill when someone else comes in. So I believe it's important to create multiple streams of revenue and just kind of control what's going on. Like I've had things, I put a lot of my eggs into the event basket with my events. Then COVID came along and says, you can't do events. So it's been a shock for me. I've had to fortunately, I've got some money saved up, and I've got some things that are in a flywheel model type of thing, and they're moving. It's not millions of dollars, but it's keeping things going. And but the event stuff, it threw me for a loop, and I started getting more into the digital online world. So that's what I'm trying to do now, is rebuild my flywheel machine that I had going with the event industry. Anyways, I'm going to give you a website that you can check out if you're interested in collaborating. It's the synergycollaborative.com. That is just a page. It's not really a website. It's just a page. If you want to know more about it, you can either give me a phone call. We'll talk on the telephone. I don't know why I do this. Telephone, we'll talk. Or you can opt into the thing and you could join the Facebook group. There's a Facebook group I've created for the collaborative if you want to join the Facebook group. Other than that, I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to get ready because I'm going to have a little lunch meeting. I'm going out into public. Yes, I'll wear a mask. Those are the rules. But when I'm eating, I have to take the mask down. So if you see me having lunch with my mask down, it's because I'm putting food into my mouth. I have to do it to sustain my life. So don't mask shame me if you see me walking around with my mask pulled down. I'm a good person, really. I try. Anyways, that's all I got. Peace, love, and happiness. This is Magic Brad signing off. Mike, thank you for tuning in. Anybody else that's out there that hasn't shown their face or shown their comments, hello, hi, and goodbye. Be well, be good, be safe, be kind, be nice. See ya. Bye.